There she goes. I've been doing this a lot, going in and prying on this to open that up so it comes off easier. There we go. And that slides right off really easy. Oh, that's gonna be rusted. I don't know why I thought I could just wiggle that. I had to use the rotor puller on the back also when I did this, when I had those rotors off. So we'll put this on here. It's better than whaling on it, I guess. Okay, a little load up on there. Let's end up whaling on this. It just missed my foot. Okay. We'll take this heat shield off in the back, and then we'll see what's got to come off for the wheel bearing. All right, these are 10s. Oh, nice. That came off, right? Yeah. They actually are spitting out by hand. I've got fans blowing on me everywhere. It is humid. This one behind me is blowing right up my skirt. Where'd it go? Ah! Ow, 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 ow. I got rust up my fingernail. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I'm stupid. That's got to come off when we take that off. Okay, so I got one of these. All right, and I got one of these. And I ordered the whole thing together. Is this what they mean by ordering the whole thing together? Well, that's crappy. That's weird. All right. Came with a snap ring and another one of those nuts. So this, I'm gonna have to pull the whole knuckle off. Well, this just became something more than I thought it would be. So we have to punch that up. And if I gotta pull this whole knuckle off, well, that's gonna be a big gigantic suck city. Why not the 4 bolts in the back, we pull this one out, we put a new one in, and move on. Why? I'm gonna have to pull the wheel speed sensor off. Oh, that all really sucks. Okay, let's quit crybabying. Let's see what we can do. I'm not happy about pulling this whole thing off. So I'm gonna have to pull the whole knuckle off. Well, that is so dumb. I think I'm just gonna sit here and boo-hoo about it for an hour. Okay, let's get it going. Yeah, let's get the wheel speed sensor out. That's gonna be that bolt right there. Yeah, it's 10. Oh, that's not that tight, so you can spin them out. I just gotta make sure that that's not corroded in, and then I end up breaking it on the way out. I'll try this guy. Looks like it already started to wow. Talk about easy. That was easy, nice. Okay, then I have to disconnect this knuckle, and we got to disconnect 2 screws down there, and then these guys up here. Oh my goodness, look at how easy they make that. Okay, so we're gonna pop these 2 guys off, and we're gonna pop this guy out of there. Cotter pin. What size are those? Yeah, I'm not a 15. Let's try 17 and an 18. That's too small. I mean, that's too big. That's perfect. All right, so it's 17. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be the one. Then I'll just pound that out. There we go. Now we'll take these guys off. You know, the worst part about the whole thing is I was planning on, you know, just pulling the screws out of this hub, but it doesn't work that way. All right. We'll give her with this wrench. Very powerful. There we go. Then we'll just give them a little drifteroni with this gigantic taper pin. And these do not have a cam on them, so there's no cam. So that's okay. So now everything should just fall apart, right? Everything should just fall out in your hand. this guy, and this guy. Oh, I missed the bolt. I missed one under here. Yep, and now it's gonna just come right out. There we go. So, let's take this over to the bench. So it's not a horrible job. Just gotta be motivated to do it, and I wasn't motivated today. All right, let's get some of this goofy stuff out of here. So I need a rolling wedge. Oh, to get under there. All right, put that snap ring is right there, but if I can just edge that a little. Let's try that once. Oh wait, duh. That's dumb, I don't want to expand it. Duh. There it is. So this worked pretty good. I probably could have straightened that a little bit, but we can get that tuned in pretty easily. We'll use these big grippers, but first I'm gonna go around and just give this snap ring some loosening. Maybe a little bit of work like that. Then we're gonna get into those holes. Yeah, she's tight. That is a really tight. So we're gonna give it a couple more wraps. And this bearing we're gonna wrap down a little. All right, let's try it again. Oh, she's gonna be a bugger. Sometimes when you get these snap rings, they like being stubborn. Stubborn. Oh. And you're gonna pull that bearing without the snap ring being out of there. Now we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna go like this. A little bit of echo and work in there. We're gonna do some kind of jarring of that. I'm gonna drive this bearing, give that a shocker once. Give it a hub shocker. And then get this guy in here. There we go. That did her. There we go. So perfect. A little bit of banging on that snap ring, a little bit of lube, a little bit of shock to that bearing itself, and it came out. So now we're gonna take it over to the press, and we're gonna push the spindle out first, and then we're gonna push the bearing out this way. So the spindle's gonna go out the front, and the bearing is gonna go out the back. Okay, well watch how we set this up. I just watched someone on YouTube do it, and it was actually pretty slick. Okay, so now I can get that further on there, but then I still have to figure out how I can do it without destroying this. I'll figure it out. It's here, the answer's here. Okay, now get it right there. So that's how I have it, right? That guy. And we're actually quite centered. Let's give that a press. I just grabbed a deep well socket. Now we don't have to push so much. All right, let's load this up and see what we get. I'm rather excited. Okay. We're putting pressure down. Pressure. This may slide down, so we'll see. This is getting all dingle-dongled, but who cares? I wonder what I could put around that, because that's going to slide off. Guaranteed that's going to slide off before that goes. Now let's go a little bit more. That's going to fucking go that way. Bam. Come on. Come on, pop down. Come on. Come on, you gotta go. Okay. Okay, she did it. She's going. She's going. I thought for sure that was gonna take off on me. Well, that's really cool that that worked. And I picked this up from the home homeowner repair guy. All right, perfect. I mean, there's a lot of grease on there too. I mean, I don't know if that was the problem. Well, let's get the rest of this thing apart now. So now we got to push the bearing out down that way. And we'll figure out how to get that on there. Now we can pull this. We got to push the bearing that way. So I have to push it this way. So it'll be something like that. And then we just got to put stuff under here. So I'm going to try my bushing porter set. So now this is going to go right in there and centers up really nice. Okay, yes. Okay, put this on there. There we go. Perfect. Now she's running down. And that's so the kit came with a new spindle. Obviously a new bearing, a new snap ring, which is good, and a new nut. They still sent along the same stupid 12-point. Some kits, they send you the whole 6-point, but I guess I'm stuck with a 12-point. Oh, let's give this whole area a wipe out. We'll put a little bit of, we'll put some oil on that bearing diameter, and maybe we'll just put a little bit on here. Because with this, we're gonna kind of want to press the whole thing down. Obviously, we want to stay right on this outer ridge, because we really don't want to push hard here, because then the balls will go against the race, and you can damage that. So we're just gonna get this guy in here. And then all we're gonna do is take him over there, and it can set right on this bottom face, because that's how it's going in. And then we'll just put them on there like that and smoosh them in. So that's the diameter. We're gonna take this outer diameter, or outer bearing race, because it's the exact OD. We're gonna just put them on there. And let's find something that fits on there really good. Ah, perfect. So we'll take this guy, and then this guy, and then that. And we'll just ease that down. And we know that when we run that down, we're gonna stop on that face. So now we're bringing it down, so we want to bring it down nice and square, or as square as we can. And she's going down really easy. Yeah, it's pushing in really nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a minute and make sure I don't want to get this guy stuck in there. So I want to get one that's gonna go right on that outside diameter but still fit. So let's see what else we got down here. Now this one is just a hair under, so we'll put him in here. Perfect. That's perfect. So then we'll put this guy here, and perhaps, oh yeah, nice. So when you have the right tools, this actually does go pretty easy. There we go. Perfect. And that guy? Oh, what's that? A little something in there. Let's go put the snap ring in. Okay. Snap rings have two kind of surfaces. When they stamp it, one edge is kind of rounded, the other just kind of nice and square. And we want the kind of nice and square edge facing up, which is this one. This guy in there. And then we're going to just get them down there. And that's it. That's all that takes. We're just going to knock this guy a little bit. Well, nice. Now, we need to press this guy into here. So, the problem with doing this, when you go to beat on this inner race, well, you're not going to, first off, we're not going to beat on it. We're going to try and take this guy and just slide him in, right? and push it down. So it's going to want to force this inner race down, and it's going to want to force this outer race out. So we're going to try and get something around here, and then I have to remember to put the heat shield on. Maybe we'll use that hub puller set and we'll do it like this so people can see a different way of doing it. Make that a little bit better there. Okay, we got our sensor hole is lined up, all right? Sensor hole is lined up. And I think what I'm gonna do, just because I did lift a bit on there, is I'm just gonna take this guy and just lightly tap it down. Yeah. That's nice. And I did oil that up. So we're gonna go take it and we're gonna put this in the vise. So now we're gonna put this guy in through here, and he's gonna force against these inner races. So I'm gonna give him just a little tap in, kind of start it. Now I'm not wailing on it, just so you know. I'm just kind of starting it so it hangs there. So I'm putting this guy on, and I'll show you. He's gonna go on like this, then it'll be right there. Okay, and I'm gonna run this guy in here. So now we'll be able to pull in. How's that gonna work? Okay, yep, because we're forcing everything on the inner races. So I'm gonna wanna do some turning here and holding. Turning and holding. So here's what I'm gonna do to start. Just to make sure, we're gonna do some wrenching. We're gonna wrench this in. Oh, look at how easy it's going in. So you can do it with this bearing puller kit, and it's going in super easy. So I could hook up the impact gun, but you know what? This is going so easy. I'm not gonna do anything to put the whole thing in jeopardy. Oh, that's tight. That locked up. That's down tight. Look at that. And I really had no instance where it seemed like it was going to get messed up. Now we'll just go back over there and we'll put it on. I mean, it was more work than I felt like doing, but it sure went together nice. All right, that one went in first. Ooh, we got a little bit of, that ain't Loctite, that's for sure. And we'll just give these a little tippity tap. Tippity tap. You know what? Oh no, that's right. That's right. I was scared that I put that on wrong. Things gotta remember, snap ring, check. That little dust shield, check. Bearings are seated all the way down, and your spindle's in. And all that stuff's a big checkaroni. Check, check, check. Okay. Alright, and we'll get this guy in there. This back on. Wow. There, gone. This one's the more gentle impact. This way, like that, and then we'll just give them a bend around. Benderoni. That is tight. I mean, it almost was like it was going on cross-threaded, but the big old Milwaukee ran her in. Let's go right like this. All he needs is a little dimple. See you guys. All right. Okay, oh, I can't get that off of there now. Okay. Ow, ow, ow! Holy shit! Ouch! Jesus! Oh my gosh. I almost had my finger pinched between there and there. That would have cut my finger off. So I should be turning the nut, then it doesn't spin as hard. That's plenty tight. Holy crap. Tight and dimpled. These two strut are tight. This is tight, cotter pins in. These three bolts are tight, and our caliper is tight. All right, that's gonna do it for this 2009 Toyota Camry wheel bearing noise. I'm gonna take it for a ride and check it if that wasn't the problem, because that wheel bearing really didn't look bad. You know, on old wheel bearings where you have a tapered roller bearing or something, you could turn the wheels and you could get that noise to go away and come back depending on where you're putting the thrust or the force. And you could make the noise come and go, so you could really tell. This I couldn't really tell, and I tried doing the back and forth thing, but it didn't work. All right, thanks for watching, and have a great day.